All right. Next, we're going to start talking about something that you don't see in modern boxing very much. Now, the first one you actually see in boxing in its own form nowadays is called the cinch. Now, the cinch in modern boxing is when people start boxing, they get close, and they hook the guy's neck and bring him in. This is so that they stop punching each other. That is not how the old-fashioned cinch works. The old-fashioned cinch, I would generally use it after a failed punch, where, oh, he dodged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook on his shoulder. Now, if I try to pull him straight in with body, he can resist it or punch me. I just resist it. If I try to pull him in, I can't pull him in. And he, again, has that punch. What I need to do is break down the structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a drop of the elbow. So this elbow, when I cinch him, I'm going to bring him down here. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come up. I'm not trying to deliver a knockout blow. I'm just trying to bother him and keep him on the defensive and protecting his face. So, I throw the punch, he defends, I hook, drop the elbow. Now you notice I switched angles because that makes it easier for me to get to his face. If I come up here, I want to rake him across here. As a matter of fact, that's a very good description of what I'm doing. I'm raking him. I'm using my knuckles, these, and these to hit him and scrape across, because that is how you open up cuts. It sounds horrible, right? It has a good use, because once he comes back up and his face is bleeding, it drops down into his eyes. And then his eyes close, and that's when I get to follow up with a punch while he can't see what I'm doing. Now, from that cinch, you can go to what is famously called the Chancery. I throw the punch, I hook him down. I'm going to step a little closer to him. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to reach around him. Now, you're going, hey, wait, that's a headlock. You're correct. And then again, I'm going to try to, he's going to either bring his hand up, or he's going to bring his hand out. Now you notice, I'm keeping him in place. I'm not trying to choke him. I'm trying to keep his head in control. I can try to choke him, but it's not very easy in that position. So, again, to put him in the Chancery, I throw the punch, I hook him, I bring him down, and I hook him. Once I've hooked him, I'm beating him in the face. If there's something you go to from here, I don't want to show you this right now because it is hard to practice, especially where we're standing now, because it's all cement. It's very bad to do what I was thinking of next, because somebody will get hurt. All right? But now you ask, well, what happens if somebody puts me in a Chancery? How do I get out of it? Well, there's a couple ways to get out of it. But first, how do you get out of a cinch? So, I go to put him in a cinch. Now, one of the easiest ways is for him to punch me, whether with the shovel or with this arm. Remember that chop? He wants to hit me before I can pull him in. Because if I start to pull him in and he goes bang, it's probably going to disrupt me. Now, the other way, if I actually do get him in it, and he's down here, what do? Well, I'll show you. So now, you will put me in one, sir. So I'm here. So he hooks me. I'm down here. But what do I need to do? Well, first off, he's getting ready to do that. Right now, my hand's in the right place. I'm going to keep my head ducked. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn my head down lower. At the same time, I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to pop his elbow, and step away. Now, I'm safe from that. All right? Now, you've gotten out of the cinch, but how do you get out of Chancery? Same thing. He's going to start by trying to punch me. He's going to hook me, bring me down, and bring me into here. That's a problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step with my back foot. I'm going to step forward and bump him. When I'm doing that, I take this hand that's almost trapped, reach up, and hook it by the chin. As you can already see, this is a less than comfortable position for him. When I stand up, it pushes him back. Now, because I'm being nice, what I'm not doing is slamming his head on the concrete. Because he and I are friends. So again, what do? Well, he goes to punch me. I avoid it. He hooks me, brings me down, switches me in. I bring my head forward. I'm facing him now. I hook him, I bring my foot in. He's already off balance. This is protecting me from that. And my face is turned towards his body. I stand up, and he starts to fall over. If I push my hand up and stand up quickly, he does fall over and hits his head on the ground. Now, in the old days, that would be hard-packed earth. That would not be fun. So, that's how you're escaping your Chancery. A couple variations. If this is a real fight, not a match, but somebody grabbed you and is trying to do you menace, and they pull you in like this. When you reach up to do this, you grab his Adam's apple with your fingers. I'm not going to do that because that hurts. That's horrible. And then I will do the same thing where I will stand up and push out. Again, this is only something you use when somebody's actually trying to hurt you, not when you're having a friendly match with a friend.